Hello everybody, it's Lynn. I don't know whether this fits into the camera, all of it, but I'll show you it. This is video response for Carla, who is Casey Creates on YouTube. Now she's got a challenge running. It's been running for a while now, and what she'd like you to do is make 12-inch snippet roll of your style and choice and post it to her. Now I've known Carla for quite a while now, and I didn't think I would be able to enter because I'd got quite a lot on, but I have managed to make you this, Carla, so if you don't want to see it, don't look, but it's here. This will be going in the post today to you as well. Yeah, I've enjoyed making this. It's lovely. I really do like it. So this is the top. I'll pull it down a little bit so you can see it in all its glory. This is the top. Now that's some satin ribbon that I had, and what I've done is I've pleated it and attached that to the top. Added a little pink button there. This is one of those butterflies. It had a yellow centre, so I took the centre out and I've added the little white flower with the diamante in the middle. This is some trim that I've got, and what I've done is I've stitched beads in the smaller flowers all the way down it, and then I've added a buckle, heart-shaped buckle, and threaded ribbon through, some gold ribbon through. I've added the gold bull pins and put some charms on. This one's a sewing machine. That's a resin in a metal of the Eiffel Tower, a pair of scissors, and I've added a tassel, and I've stitched it down so it doesn't come out. All this has been stitched, Carla, so if you wanted to use it you could take it off if you wanted to. Another little bulb pin with some mother of pearl buttons and some of the little flower little buttons, little resin pieces there, and then there's another butterfly, and I've added a pearl for the centre of that, and I've left most of the things free so that you can it's not rigid, so it moves freely. Under there there's a square button and a rose button, and then there's a piece of applique here that is a long piece. It comes all the way down. It's from a chairback cover, is this piece. That's what it's come from. So it goes from there all the way down to there. I've sewn some seed beads round, added some other little beads and some sequins on there. And then under there I've added a cover button in, can you see it? In pink. A pink covered button, just to finish that off there. And then under there there's another piece of the chairback cover that I've stitched along, and then I've put the Handmade with Love wooden button onto that. So the rosette is gathered lace, and then this is a gathered piece of cotton lace that I add, and then this is like a cabochon. It's a metal piece with the resin in the middle, and the lady with a picture hat, and she's holding some lilies, I think. So that the back, what I've done with the back is I've added some different lace to cover all the stitches up from how I've sewn everything on. And then here there is a tiny little, I don't know whether it'll be big enough for you to put your rod through, that because I know Carla said she's planning on putting them onto a, well, I get a pencil through, so I don't know whether you would, you'd get your, I don't know how big your doweling piece is. And what she's going to do is she's going to wind them onto the piece of doweling that she's got, and she's got a box that she wants to keep them all in. So there you go, that's what it looks like when it's all rolled up. So it will roll. I'll be sending it to you flat, Carla, because of postage, and the flatter things are, it's not as expensive to post, so it'll come to you flat, but it does actually roll up. So there you are, that's the snippet roll that Carla was asking for. That's what she's wanting people to make her, is a snippet roll, and 12-inch long. So the challenge runs now until March, I think the 14th. Yeah, March the 14th it runs to now. So if you are in England or Europe, I would say you still have time, because today is the 2nd of March and mine will be going in the post. So it's still got, what, 12 days. 12 days to arrive, so I hope you receive it before you do your draw. The other thing that I'm including for Carla is, and I don't know whether I've sent you one of these, Carla, is one of my little pouches that I make to put nail files in. You know, disposable nail files, so that they don't scratch inside your handbag when you've got them in there. I've turned it under round so it doesn't fray, pinked it, and I've sewn around it twice, and this is some lovely fabric that I've got. I don't know how much more of this I've got. It's really nice fabric, is this. So that's just a little gift for Carla. If you've already got one, Carla, please feel free to either give it to your sister or a friend. And then this is the card that I've made for her. It's shaker card. Now, I took the inspiration from a magazine that I've had for a long time, which I'll show you it. It was a kit from a Joanna Sheen packet. That's what that looks like. And this is what I decided to make for Carla out of this magazine, because you get all the papers and everything that's in. There's a embossing folder, and there's a die, a fan die in it, but I didn't use that because I actually liked this card. So what I've done is I've made this card at my style. When I find it, here we go. So that's the card that I've took it from there. So that's the Joanna card, and then that's how I've done it. I didn't have, it's an oval die that I've used, where Joanna's used the circle die. Now I've used an oval die. It had a plain die, and then it had this fancy die that came with it. Excuse me. And then I have a separate die, which is a fan die, and that's half of the fan because it is bigger than that. So I took the top piece off and I left the smaller piece. I've added a pearl, big pearl there, put the rhinestones on there. I'm just looking to see which ones there were that I used. There were these. I've had them in my stash ages, these, and these are really gorgeous. It says adhesive back sparkler gems, and they are really Aurora Borealis are these. I don't know where I got them from. They are made in the UK. It could have been a shop that I used to go to a long time ago that's no longer there. So that's what I've done. I've put sequins in for the shake a bit. And the acetate window that I've used, I only had the one that you can write on. So one side is smooth, which is this side, and the other side is actually feels a little bit rough. And I think that helps with the static. Those are only sticking on the tape that I've put in there, but they will come down. But anyway, it enhances it when it doesn't, I think. But there's one or two shaking bits in there. And then inside I've just put an insert. On the back I've put my handmade by, which I'll be signing and writing for her. So that's where I got my inspiration for my card from, is there. So I quite like that, how that's come out. And the papers are gorgeous. They're the same papers as the one that she's used there. So this is my... Oh, I have something else as well. I don't know whether I've sent you one of these before, Carla, but I found my pattern the other day and I thought, oh, I've not made any of these for ages. Mr. Bird. I don't know whether I've gifted you one of these before. I can't remember. And it's just a tiny little bird made from felt, and I've put some chain stitches on and just some ordinary running stitches. It's blanket stitched round. It's got a little blue glass bead, some 3 little heart-shaped buttons, and then I've stitched the other side of his wing and his tail on there. So that's the back side, and it's just a little bit of fun, is that. So there you have it. They're my my things for Carla's challenge. And if you don't know Carla, please go along and have a look at her channel. She's a lovely lady. She's one of our American ladies, and she's she makes some beautiful things, does Carla. I'm fortunate enough to own one of her journals. I won it in one of her other challenges that she had, and it's very precious to me. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in my next video. See you all later. Bye.